economy on purpose. We've literally been seeing this happen for about 25 years now. Everybody else is going to lose their 401ks. Everybody else is going to lose all kinds of wealth. People are going to start losing their homes shortly. While the super wealthy are going to buy up all the stocks at super cheap prices. They're bankrupting the farmers right now so they can buy all the land for a penny on the dollar. They didn't rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America to be stupid. It's actually really smart in a very evil kind of way, because by changing the name, all of the laws and rules we have about not drilling in the Gulf can be thrown out in court because it's no longer the Gulf of Mexico, it's the Gulf of America. During COVID, billionaires became $400 billion richer.
What's up with my people? How y'all feeling out there today? Yup, I've been gone for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But, just being honest with you, man, sometimes I be having to take a break from this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's overwhelming a lot of times, and, sometimes it can really, really, make you overthink and things of that nature right there. But I'm your host, Big Suede, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in and welcome everybody to the channel. If you on the page, go ahead and subscribe to the page, hit the like button, leave a comment, and then hit the goddamn the little bell next to the like button so you can get a notification every time I drop a video. Now, moving along. I know everybody been hearing, talking about the tariffs and shit, and a lot of people, that me myself, I haven't even been wanting to talk about this shit a lot, but I don't know if people understand the magnitude and the depth of how serious a lot of this shit is, because just like the lady said on the video, man, they are crashing the economy on purpose. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, you have to, like I say, use the motherfucking common sense that God gave you. Because you think that these motherfucking people can't make things better if they want to? You understand what I'm saying? You think if everybody is being controlled by money, and you print all of the motherfucking money, you can make things better if you want to. There is no way, I don't believe none of this shit that these people be out here saying, man. None of it. And I'm gonna show you something right quick to this clip right here to show you how they brainwash us through the motherfucking media. You know what I'm saying? Check this shit out right fast.
Is to serve our Treasure Valley communities,
the El Paso, Las Cruces communities,
Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan community. We are concerned about trying to get responsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country. False news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media without checking facts first. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Now, you see this shit, that lets you know right there that the media is what gets our minds into thinking and have us all on the same page. You understand what I'm saying? Like TV, like me and my partner was talking about the other day. TV was not designed to motherfucking entertain you and help you get laugh and kiki and have something for you to fucking do in your spare time. Even though, yeah, it was, but it wasn't designed like that in a good way. You understand? It was designed to get us all on the motherfucking same page, man. You know what I'm saying? The media, like I say, the government's biggest weapon is not a plane, a fighter jet, or a missile. It's the fucking media. The media stands for North, West, East, and South. That's what the word news comes from. You understand what I'm saying? And it's designed to get us all on the motherfucking same page, to have us all injected with the same fear. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit. Yeah, we watch it and we be entertained by it, but That's why in my eyes, you know what I'm saying, and not to say that I hate these people or whatever, but I'm not overly fucking whelmed by a lot of entertainers. Yes, I like some of their arts and craft, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not overwhelmed by this shit. But anyway, moving right along, they crashing the motherfucking economy on purpose. You understand what I'm saying? And one of the first ways that they doing this shit is through energy and to raise the motherfucking prices of everything. And everybody's gonna have to pay more for everything. And in the end, it's gonna be like a sell-off. Like shit gonna be so high to where even the middle class people and you know, even some of the lightweight rich people, they're gonna have to sell off all of their shit. People gotta understand, all of the world's pandemics and motherfucking crashes and all of that shit, they make this shit happen on purpose so the prices of everything will drop and they can buy it at a discount. You understand what I'm saying? The same way, matter of fact, I seen this shit yesterday. The same way that I think it was in Atlanta at Lenox Mall, the same way how all of the motherfucking Jordans and shit went on sale, you know what I'm saying? And they say, this is what I heard, they say that motherfuckers was wrapped around the goddamn mall. I mean, wrapped around the motherfucking store long as a motherfucker, because everybody out there wanted to buy some motherfucking Jordans, you know what I'm saying? Which ain't nothing wrong with it, you know what I'm saying? But if they have a sale on Air Jordans, if something happens to Jordan or Jumpman or some shit like that, and let's just say they lay off 200,000 motherfucking employees and the price and that shit drops, so, excuse me, now Air Jordans is out this motherfucker $25 a pair. Nigga, the world gonna be out trying to buy the motherfuckers. They ain't even gonna have enough to supply everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when crashes and shit happen. All of this shit is manipulated. You know what I'm saying? And even with the stock market and all of that, yeah, the stock market makes more millionaires than anything. Yes, it is. But at the same time, you still have to realize that you funneling them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying nothing is wrong with it, because I put some money in the stock market. Yes, a nigga do got cryptos and all of this shit. But I'm just saying. You know, and I feel like the average American's goal should be to be self-sufficient and not fuck with these people. You know what I'm saying? And just like she said, that makes a lot of sense. They changed the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America due to law purposes. Now the whole you got to understand that too. See, bodies of water are one of the most biggest resources, if not the biggest resource on the fucking planet, because we need bodies of water. You know what I'm saying? We all need water, you know, to drink, to bathe, you know, come on, we all know what it is, wash our clothes, all that type of shit. And you have to understand, like, even when you look around, like, everywhere in America, except, like, little small-ass bodies, ponds and shit like that, all of the major bodies of water are owned by the fucking government. They take them and they make them into parks and, you know, tourist sites and shit, and they buy the land that's around the body of water so they can own the motherfucking land. You know, you got a few little people that, you know, that own little ponds and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's theirs, but I'm talking about a major source of body of water, including the fucking ocean. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I be saying, you know, and hey man, like I say, check this little video out right quick, because this is my boy Bill Bonner, and I think I showed one of his videos in my earlier videos, but go ahead and check this one out right quick.
Invaded in the 12th century. More recently, Sir Walter Raleigh was granted 42,000 acres by Queen Elizabeth I. Lots of fertile land along Ireland's River Blackwater. I mention Sir Walter Raleigh because I believe what happened to him many years ago might happen to millions of Americans. You see, back then, Raleigh was on top of the world. He'd accomplished little in life, yet he managed to curry favor with the Queen, and he was soon in possession of about 0.2% of the entire country, including castles, farms, abbeys, estates, and more. But his good fortune did not last. Before long, locals revolted. The economics of his estate collapsed, and Sir Walter Raleigh, a notoriously extravagant spender, was forced to sell his Irish holdings for just a pittance, just £1,500. It's perhaps one of the worst deals in British or Irish history. That land is likely now worth many millions. Raleigh's son was so distraught, he tried to recoup the losses, but he got nothing. And I believe something similar is about to happen to millions of unsuspecting Americans. Our good fortune of the past 50 years is about to take a major turn, as two inevitable trends careen towards each other like runaway freight trains on the same track. This collision will bring about some of the most difficult years in American history. And so, after a 50-year career spent building one of the largest financial research firms of its kind.
Now, you know what I'm saying? And it all makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? It all makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And it's getting to the point, if a lot of motherfucking people can't see it, that prices are gonna be to the point to where the average person can't afford it. You understand what I'm saying? And the bottom line of what I be saying to everybody, like, I'm not saying don't, fuck with entertainment, whatever, but it seems like that shit, really, to be honest with you, that shit ain't important. Right now, that shit ain't important at all. None of that shit is important. None of that shit is bringing you a return or an income. None of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I mean, and what's important to you? I've never, look, I'ma just say this. And people can take it for whatever the fuck they want to take it for. Thinking rationally as a fucking patriot and a motherfucking American citizen that's out here trying to have some of himself, I don't see it too bright for a motherfucker to brag about making another person motherfucking rich. We gotta spend our money certain places and shop with each other. That's how it is, and it's just a fucking merry-go-round. But I've never in my life, that doesn't make any sense to me. And one of my Forex mentors said this shit, and I got it from him. I've never in my motherfucking mind seen a person that is happy and bragging about making the next motherfucker rich. That shit don't make no sense to me. And I don't give a fuck. Nigga can call it hating. I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, we fuck with each other and we gon' spin the ball as it go, but I'm not out this motherfucker bragging about making nobody else rich. And because I'm not rich. But anyway, man, like I said, man, this shit, if these prices go to motherfucking skyrocketing, like I say, and this shit real, and we wake up one motherfucking day. Oh yeah, another thing that I wanted to say back to the Gulf of America, they use oil terminals and shit like that to make oil. And like I said, the whole thing, all of this shit is going electric. They taking the economy and they turning everything into electric. So what that means is they're getting rid of fossil fuels, trying to anyway. And some of the biggest oil manufacturing producers are offshore. When it comes to oil, you have onshore, offshore. Joe Biden already canceled all of the motherfucking onshore oil refineries that we had. Go Google that shit and check it. Google it and check it. Joe Biden already canceled all of the motherfucking oil refineries that we had. So now that Trump is in here, I guess he's getting the offshore ones. The offshore ones are ones that's in water. You know what I'm saying? And they got videos, you can look at this shit too. And like I said, this is the shit we supposed to be motherfucking paying attention to, man. You understand what I'm saying? And at least you can pay attention to it within your own realm and protect yourself. And like I've always said, all it takes, and I'm gonna end the video with this shit, is for them to get rid of one or two resources that we have, and we are fucked. And that is gas and electricity. And we're fucked. Ain't no products coming. None of that shit. And one thing, like I say, when you give a motherfucker the ability to feed you, you give them the ability to fucking starve. And I'ma end the video with that. And like I say, thanks to everybody for tuning in to the channel. It's your boy Suede, man. Y'all take it easy.